Hi everybody, Amanda here, and I've got a quick total body warm-up before you head out to your run. The first part of this starts by lying down onto your back. Find a wall so that you can put your feet on it and then lie down onto your back. We're looking to get a 90-degree angle at your knees and then a 90-degree angle at your hips. That's the idea. And check in, is the pelvis spilling forward? Is the rib cage flaring up? Can you see about taking the pelvis down a little bit? It doesn't have to scoop under all the way. I guess you could do that if you wanted to, if you find that you spill forward too much. Or you could just find like a happy medium. And then we want the ribs to come down so that you can breathe into the backs of your lungs and then into the sides of the ribs, without letting the rib cage flare up on every breath. So take a few breaths. Did your ribs just like flare up and you took a breath in? Did you go? All right, we're gonna try not to do that, okay? So easier said than done. We're gonna just gently keep the rib cage down and then see if you can send the breath behind you without letting the ribs flare out in front of you. Feels really good. Try it again, breathing in. And breathing out. It might even feel good to stretch the arms up. That might also help you. Breathing in. And breathing out. Take another breath in. And breathing out. Now I want you to gently press through the heels and see, you're not gonna move the legs, but you're gonna try to drag the heels down, and then you might feel a slight activation of your hamstring muscles. So we wanna turn on those hamstrings real quick. And we're gonna try to keep the front of the legs nice and relaxed and wiggly. Backs of the legs can turn on. You can stretch the arms up, keep the arms down by the sides of the body, but the ribs are staying down and you're breathing into the back of the body with the hamstrings turning on and the hip flexors turning off. 2 breaths here, breathing in. Exhale for 2. Breathing in. And exhale for 1. Really good work. Okay, take the knees into the chest and slowly come onto the side of your body. Let's come into a quadruped position. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Start to drop the belly. Press your heart forward, lift up your chin to breathe in. And then tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone and round that spine a lot. One more time, breathing in. Pressing the heart forward, lifting up your chin, and then exhale, tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone, and round that spine. Come back to a neutral spine. Great, let's rise up to stand. Walking up, if you're on a mat, you can walk up to the top of your mat. You don't necessarily have to have one. If you have your sneakers on, great, that works too. But we'll take the hands down to the ground, step the left leg back, right leg stays forward. Choose the distance you want in between both of your legs. The right knee will bend as much or as little as you like, and then we'll exhale to lengthen out the right leg as much or as little as you like. And so we'll just move the right knee forward and back, and all we're doing here is just opening up the front and the back of the hip primarily. The right knee may never become straight. That's okay. No need to force anything here. All right, one more time, rebend that right knee, stretch that right arm up to the sky. We're rotating now. Hold this here, breathing in. Exhale 2, breathing in. And for 1, soften that right hand down, step the left foot forward, step the right leg back behind you. All right, scissor the left hip back, the right hip forward, hands can stay on the ground. You can put your hands on blocks. We'll exhale to lengthen out the left leg. And then rebend the left knee. One more time, lengthen out the left leg. And then you'll rebend the left knee. One more time like that. Exhale, lengthen out the left leg. And then rebend the left knee. Right hand stays on the ground. Left arm stretches up to the sky. Hold this here, breathing in. Exhale 2, breathing in. And for 1, soften the left hand down. Step the right foot to meet the left foot. Hands to the hips and lift your torso all the way up to stand. If you don't want to place your hands on the ground, if you're like in a parking lot somewhere and you're like, ugh, I don't want to put my hands on the ground, you can put your hands on a car or a wall, and you can do the same thing by bending the knee and straightening the knee. And you'll still get a really good stretch that way. So those are all great options for you. Now, from a standing position, feet in a parallel position, we'll root down through the right foot, step the left foot forward and reach the arms up and overhead. And we're actually reaching the arms up and overhead and back. The hips are driving forward. Everything is coming forward. And then we step the right leg back. We bend the left knee and now we're stretching out the right hamstring. All right, so stretch the arms up and back and then you'll take the arms back behind you. Let's do that one more time. Arms up and back and then take the arms back behind you. Great foot, great work. Now root down through the right foot, step the left foot off to the side, bend deep into the left knee and stretch the arms opposite the left leg. So we've got the whole left side of the body here opening. And now pick up the left leg, cross it over the right, stretch the arms opposite. Lift the arms up, stretch it over and opposite the left leg, and then opposite the left leg again. Let's do that one more time. Up and over, and then up and over, crossing the legs. Very good. All right, now the next part is a little tricky. I just want you to keep your focus forward without moving your head, and I want to keep your right toes pointing forward for this. So the arms come straight forward in front of you, and then you step the left foot in front of you. See how the foot stays and the head stays? And then you step the leg back. Keep the head looking forward. Keep the head looking forward as you step that left foot forward and as you step the left foot back. Let's do it one more time. Forward and then back. Very good. Come back to center. Let's do the other side. So now the left leg roots down, arms lift up and above the head. Step the right foot forward and then step the right leg all the way back. Step the right leg forward. Step the right leg back. So I'm bending that right knee. The left hamstring is stretching. One more time. Right foot forward. Right foot comes all the way back behind you. Come back to center. Let's go from side to side now. So step that right foot away from the left leg. Reach the arms away and then reach the arms opposite direction. Now we're opening up the left side of the body again here with the legs crossed. Let's repeat that 2 more times. Up and overhead. Up and overhead, crossing the legs. One more time, up and overhead. And then up and overhead, crossing the legs again. And come back to center. Arms come straight forward in front of you. We root down through the left leg this time, so the left toes are always pointing forward and your focus is always forward. I want you to move that head. Just everything else around you is gonna move. Here we go. Step the right foot forward. Keep looking forward. Step the right foot back. Step the right foot forward. Step the right foot back. One more time. Step the right foot forward. Keep looking forward. Step the right foot back behind you. Come back to center. Stand up nice and tall. You're ready to go. My name is Coach Amanda. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out at any time and have a wonderful run.